Today we did a workshop with trainees from the RNS here in Ujda about developing higher order thinking skills in our students. My goal was to kind of demystify that big term of higher order thinking skills, so we identified what these things were, like classification, analysis, application, predicting, into usable language that they could understand. And we talked about how we use these things in everyday life. And then we did some really fun exercises on how we can sort of just make some small changes to what we do in the classroom that will help our students develop these skills. So it was a great group. We had about 25 really enthusiastic trainees. And I'd like to thank our host, the American Center, and the director, Mr. Bendaha, who has had everything set up. Everything was wonderful. So everybody come to the American Corner and just participate in all of the activities that are going on here. It was really nice, and thank you so much.
So we are teacher trainers in the center of CEAP and EF in Ujda here. We have been training teacher trainees for some time now, and they came to this center in order to develop their higher order thinking skills and even to see how they can teach them in their classes. So Madam Rebecca Smoke has run this workshop in order to equip the teacher trainees with a lot of strategies, techniques, activities, tasks, etc., and skills to see how to implement these teaching higher order thinking skills, techniques in their schools in the future. We thank you very much, and we are expecting to meet again either here or in the center in order to have more extension for the activities.
This is our first day here in the American Corner. We have attended a very interesting workshop about higher thinking order skills and how to develop them, and how also to try to implement all these very, very fruitful activities inside the classroom. We have learned a lot of interesting things from the trainer Rebecca Smoke, and we are looking forward for more workshops organized here in the American Corner. So thank you very much for all these things.
I'm a training teacher. I attend a workshop which is presented by Rebecca Smoke. It was about the higher order skills. Through this workshop, we recognize how to improve our students' level from lower one to the higher one. That's it.
This was a very good workshop administered by Rebecca. We benefited a lot in terms of the way and the techniques that she has employed in her teaching experience with the students. So the workshop was very simple, but it raised different techniques and higher order thinkings that a teacher can employ in his classroom. We, as teachers here in Morocco, have to stem from these techniques and try to adapt them vis-à-vis the environment of the classroom in Morocco. So the techniques do vary from those which are related to reading, those which are related to writing, but all of them have one thing, that developing higher order thinkings make students be very responsible, make them to be engaged vis-à-vis learning and committed to their learning task in the whole. That's all, and I wish that such training sessions would continue in the future and have some partnerships with such initiatives with centers of teaching via the Ujda American Corner.